Sure.
Unmuting. This timer is arbitrary. The numbers aren't real.
Time, like hope, is an illusion.
Oh,
Are we unmuted?
yes, we should be unmuted.
Let's fucking go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Paragon. Is it session 4 only?
This is session 4.
Oh, I thought we were further in. Okay.
We're on session 4.
Who wants to do the recap this week, or am I gonna?
I
eating a
have something
popsicle.
typed up.
Terry is gonna take care of our recap.
I'm under the impression I was going to do them going forward unless someone else wants to do
Sure.
them, yeah?
That works for me.
You have the type.
Less work for me.
Also, stream volume sounds okay. That's
Oh,
why I left.
Just okay?
Let's go.
I mean, volume sound like everyone's volume sound.
All right, let's get started. Terry, go ahead.
All right. With this recap, we open on the outskirts of Addis with Rasustan in custody. Our party meets with Bezic to discuss what comes next for us. Then we meet a wood elf named Tyr, who seems to be aiding Bezic with his investigations. After recanting our story of the 8th Paragon, Bezic tells us that Nico's powers luckily don't match up with a long-dead figure, or presumed dead figure, Mortemis, correct?
Yes.
Who spouted similar ideologies to Nico in Aethertide. While we wait for the lanterns to be investigated, Bezic informs us that the bounty on the Behir, Daz, had gone up 1,000 gold pieces due to the recent sighting of a worm in the area. With that, we are off in search of the yellow-skinned Behir. We travel to the spot a worm flying off in the distance, that we identify as the second brood greater worm, right?
Correct.
Yeah, making our way in the direction that the worm seemed to be looking, we figured that might be where the Behir is laired, given the two species' disdain for one another, and the dragon seemed to be cautiously looking in one direction. Whilst camping north of Taggart, Braun hears the sound of heavy thumping of wings on the wind. As he wakes the rest of his sleeping party, they struggle to find the source of the loud wings, and the crash landing that followed shortly after. As Cliff approaches to investigate, 2 puffs of smoke and flame reveal the hidden scales of a worm, but not the entirety of it, standing, or so, towering in front of him. The worm reveals himself. How do you pronounce this name? I typed it out and I have no idea.
Kratsil.
Kratsil, and that he is very displeased that Daz, the Behir, is still running amok in his territory. He mentions an agreement between the worms and the people of Paragon to take care of things like this before the worms take care of the matter in their own, more destructive way. Kratsil lets us leave and warns us that we have 24 hours to kill Daz before he begins his hunt. As the time counts down, we head southwest of Taggart in search of the beast, and after some divining from Braun, we find the beast lair in an old, forgotten home. The group makes quick work of investigating after Braun assured them the beast is nowhere nearby. And with that, we pick up on the 4th session of Paragon, outside the forgotten home, setting up an ambush for the would-be Dragon Eater.
Perfect. I feel like that was all-encompassing. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, as he said, we open outside of a long abandoned cabin. To repaint the picture in case anyone wasn't here last time, this cabin on the outside seems mainly normal besides some scratch marks in the grounds, evidently from some large creature walking, but the inside is ravaged. The bed on the far end has been crushed down under the weight of some massive creature which has accumulated feathers and furs and things like that. In what used to be the restroom is a large eating pit where the Behir has deposited the less edible remains of creatures that it has slain, and at the bottom of the pit are 2 human skeletons, presumably the old owners. The lot of you had been spending about an hour preparing traps inside of the cabin, making the safe assumption that this is the Behir's home and it shall return. As a reminder for me, can we go over what traps and where have been set, and go ahead and use the paint tool and like freehand where these traps are? Let's start with Bath.
Sorry, he's eating a popsicle. So the trap over here is that I have made like a little line of sight, a little hole through this door or through this little over here, so I can target its fluffy bed.
Go ahead and draw something for us.
Yeah, I'll do like a little circle.
Cool.
Yeah. Like a little, boop.
Okay. And then, did you have any other traps?
Yeah, we also decided to, my direction, to board up the windows. Hoping it is going to be too distracted or too stupid to realize that, that anything's really happening.
And for those, what had you done for those? You just like had.
Oh, I have fabricate the spell, so if I needed to, I could have got one of these trees off in the distance, made some wood planks, and then just be like, okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you have any other traps?
That is it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead, Beth. Did you have something else?
I believe we were also going to make a makeshift door or makeshift giant door for this place, but then I realized, it takes 10 minutes to cast, and we're going to hide it unless one of you get. How strong are you guys?
Physically, I ain't very strong. That's more my brother's type of thing.
I'd also say I'm physically pretty strong.
Okay. So if we got if it's possible, guys, I suggest we try to make a. Does it? So as these track marks, are they canon or?
These ones.
Those Fast and the Furious drift marks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're canon from the cart. There are also other marks that kind of surround the entire cabin of scales drug through the ground. Give me I'm gonna say nature check.
Yeah.
Real quick, if I can interject.
Yes.
My PC is being a big dumb right now. Probably gonna hit the restart on it, get everything booted up again. So I might be a few seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Describe the scene. Feel free. I'll be right back. Sorry, stream.
Okay. Cool.